Hello and welcome back again to the BTS Summit 8 qualifiers. We're going to be taking a look. Oh my god, it's all falling apart. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Disregard all the coughing and all the awfulness that just happened. That was such a bad introduction. Holy crap, Trip Pack, save my life, please. How you doing, my man?
Oh, well, thanks for having me muted for that, so at least I couldn't hear it. It was bad, eh?
It was real bad. It was real bad. I didn't even get the tournament name right. It's all gone wrong. What the hell? There's a Crystal Maiden for Brestomans? What is happening?
This was my exact reaction when Kuro did it, because I don't even think there was a Chen on the end of the team. At least it makes sense here. We're going to have the CM. She can freeze the Chen creeps early game. Chen's life's already pretty difficult these days. Crystal Maiden. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I play quite a bit of Crystal Maiden. That's my hero. She's the bee's knees. People, you know, I get invited to a stack, and they're like, you know, that no one wants to pick first. It's Trent with the Crystal Maiden every game. She's the bees.
How's that going nowadays?
Well, I haven't played too much because I was traveling so much. And then I played those 5 games of turbo mode, and I was just enjoying position 4 Timbersaw. You can do whatever the hell you want in turbo mode.
Of course.
But real games, I like Crystal Maiden. Sadly, she has just received some nerfs because one of the best things about Crystal Maiden is you can like rate at 30 seconds. If there's a weak off lane, you can get a couple hard camps, like at least 2 hard camp creeps done, right? You clarity up, and then you can show up. You give a lot of early experience to your core, and then you instantly get level 2 to give aura to all of your lanes, which can be pretty sweet. But that is much harder to do now when the creeps don't spawn until minute 1 rather than 30 seconds.
Well, and speaking of creeps spawning at minute 1, we've talked about this being a big issue for Chen, but Gambit Esports have come up with an interesting solution. Do you care to let everybody know what that solution is?
Yes, so if you guys missed yesterday, they go for the send back play on the off lane right at the beginning of the game. So I'm sure you'll see them do it again. And it's the equivalent of just like fishing, but sadly you can't grab the whole wave, of course. You just send back the range creep. So it's just a nice way to secure some early and easy experience for your off laner. Yeah. And potentially allows you to run things that are a bit more risque in the off lane.
Well, speaking of which, one of the things that they've run over and over again for Cheshire Cat has been the Sand King. You mentioned that you thought that should be a first-round ban. We see here that they decide that that's also what Gambit want to, or what they want to take away from Gambit, rather. He's been playing this hero nonstop, and now maybe it's going to be the Spirit Breaker. I don't know. I'm not sure what else Cheshire Cat plays, so that's going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. I could potentially see being a core Spirit Breaker if they find that they can get like a nice early game lead, just snowball aggressively with the Chen. It looks like he played a little bit of Centaur, some Magnus. I think right now my top 4 offlaners are probably Beastmaster, Brewmaster, Batrider, and Magnus. Yeah, I think that's like my top 4. I think they're like the best heroes right now.
Okay.
In terms of the offlane. The offlane's pretty hard to play. Darkseer would be a possibility. Oh, no, it is. Look at that. It's going to be our core Spirit Breaker then. That's almost guarantees it, I would say, with the Tusk picked up.
Unless it's the core Tusk. You never know.
Yeah. That's true. I don't know. Does he have any cool talents now?
He still has his
playing
XP
Tusk
talent.
Let me take a look here.
Okay.
10 seconds.
I'll let you do that.
So, level 10. He still has the 40% XP. Nice. Very nice talent. Then he's 350 health. Oh, right. He got that 12% Walrus Punch crit thing. Don't take that. Get the minus 6 second Ice Shards. Please, for the love of God. I mean, you'd have 4 second cooldown on Ice Shards. That's insane. With a 7 second duration.
Yeah, you can keep them up
That's clearly
constantly.
the option here.
I like that one a lot.
Then the snowball speed. That's okay at 20. Snowball damage, 150. 15. So his talents aren't amazing. This leads me to believe it will be the Spirit Breaker in the core role. I think the hero scales a little bit better. Get a really early Spirit Vessel, which is a nice little buff to him specifically. Probably like one of the biggest urn picker-uppers in the entire game because he's so involved. And then, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I like it. I mean, it also feels like it's that type of hero that you don't normally see run the offlane, but with the Chen, ensuring that he's able to get through that first wave of experience, he's going to be able to get to a level 2 much more quickly. He can actually make stuff happen around the map. Maybe the Chen actually rotates in with some creeps and then they start to cause some trouble. But on the other side, Brestomans, they take a couple strong laning heroes, Mirana and Bane, also heroes that can deal with Chen sending creeps at them. Either you frostbite them or you arrow them, or both. Maybe you set up the arrow with the frostbite, who knows? Yeah. But all in all, Brestomans, they got some answers.
I'm guessing this is that core Bane again, though, right? because you have a Crystal Maiden. I don't think you're running 5 Maiden and 4 Bane. They need someone who can do stuff like an Earth Spirit, Spirit Breaker, Tusk are the 4 or like the 3 best ones. I mean, they got 2 of them on Gambit, but those kind of make some action happen kind of heroes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it.
They were the ones who ran that Underlord yesterday too, which was kind of cool in terms of an off lane. But I don't think we're going to be getting that super fast speed strategy going here again. I'd be curious if they're thinking about trying that Tiny once more.
I feel like that was just not the play.
Maybe with the CM aura, it'll be easier.
Maybe he doesn't have to go Arcanes then? You had mentioned that that's something that he... I mean, but even that, like, it was predicated upon him finding a kill he probably shouldn't have gotten anyways, right?
Well, there he is. What did I say? The 3 heroes, Spirit Breaker, Tusk, and Earth Spirit. And there you go. That's it, man. They're the heroes that can do stuff. So we got all the do stuff position 4s in the game here. Very exciting.
10 seconds remaining.
Cool. I love to see it.
Off lane Bane once more.
You know,
maybe mid, I don't know, but
I was kind of waiting, and I was expecting to see Tusk not get nerfs, but like if he got a couple more buffs, it felt like he was just on the verge of becoming awesome. And I feel like that's always going to be the case with this hero. TB taken now for Gambit also, so not to mention like the early potential of pushing with Chen creeps, but also now having the big bulky damage dealer behind all that. This is a scary looking draft for Gambit.
Yeah, plus I guess the only bad thing is they don't have last pick, so they're not going to be able to see exactly what Brestomans have in terms of defense, which makes it a little bit more difficult to choose what kind of speed and pacing they want to go for. Plus, then it's harder to put the TB in the mid lane if possible. So they banned out the Viper, and now they're going to ban out that Tinker. So we talked about that against the Terrorblade, not making that mistake again here today. And that does aim us more towards an early game focused draft. So the Dragon Knight, those kind of things. It'll be the Puck, who's also decent for playing aggressively and setting up, and they'll leave all the tower damage to the TB. And a Medusa pops up twice. Did that happen for you too?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that was. They got double heroes. This broken game.
Apparently. 6 heroes on Brestomans.
Well, I like it. I think it's an interesting answer. Obviously, Terrorblade, you know, you're going to get those illusions in a lot of trouble against a Medusa. You think it's worth going for the Ags build on her this game? It seems pretty good, right?
It's okay for the illusion destruction. Plus the snakes overall are just like there's gonna be a lot of heroes diving you. This whole draft from Gambit looks like it's focusing on always want to fly Cheshire Cat, and speaking of which, it is Cheshire Cat on that Tusk. Wow, might actually be.
Oh my god!
That was an excellent reaction. But basically, you just dive with those 3 heroes, and you have Hand of God backing you up from Bignum. So this whole mid game is just about like moving really fast and getting a bunch of kills with the deep dives, and then TB is just there to destroy the buildings. So I like it for that.
I mean, the thing that's kind of interesting though is that this to me feels like when we talked about the Gambit esports team before, it was always the double saves, right? They kind of have it again with the Snowball and Chen. He has send back and all this other stuff, but you're playing with it out of the off lane now. I wonder if that changes things at all, because I always want to fly. I mean, Spirit Breaker's not a saving hero, that's for dang sure.
True, but no, I think they got double saves again. It's cool. We'll just keep making some sort of a joke about Gambit always has double saves no matter what.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Oh, all right, here we go. Now I see in Captain's Draft they played this Tusk. Now let me see when they did here. It was roaming, so it wasn't even Cheshire Cat to play. That's interesting.
Interesting.
They played it as the 4 instead, so we'll have to see. I really hope this is just going to be core. I'm in.
All right, so you know what we got now, right? The Puck Ags, the Tusk Ags, the Dream.
Yeah, man. Need some way to snap that coil. Oh, he's got the penguin cosmetic. Nice.
Oh, does
the
he?
igloo shards. Very important.
Where's that?
Igloo shards, best shards. Oh, he just made them in the fountain, but now he's running.
Look at that.
You'll notice when he makes shards.
I see the penguin in his backpack.
Yeah. He has a name too. I can't. I'll have to look it up here. His name is a Whiskey. That's what it is.
Whiskey the penguin.
Yeah, Whiskey the Stout.
I should have named my dog Whiskey.
What did you name your dog? Oh wait, Nova.
Yeah,
no.
Nova.
It was Nova. Okay.
Yeah. She's running around out here. She wants breakfast.
She's very quiet. She doesn't bark a lot.
No, she's a really good dog. She's a real good dog.
Is she in that stage where she still like bites like crazy though whenever you try and play with it?
Oh yeah, yeah. She's
it's
not
ridiculous.
having any of it.
No,
It's fine.
He's like bites nonstop. It actually gets so annoying, but they're so adorable, so you like can't be mad. But they just bite and gnaw on you.
It's true, and I that's what between every game I just pick her up and I sit her on the chair, and then she bites my face, and then I put her back down again, and get in the lobby.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I see a lot of quelling blades being picked up by Terrorblade this game. He's quick buy.
Oh, he's ready for it.
Oh man, this is gonna be perfect.
Maybe if you buy 8 Quelling Blades, it turns into an Iron Talon.
Maybe he's found a secret, some cheat codes.
It's like the in and out secret menu or whatever,
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, starting it off, Medusa able to pick up the double bounty rune and also get the block. Nicely done. And it's going to be a little bit of a worse block than Cool Man's going to get, which is slightly frustrating, I'm sure. But it's all good.
Yeah, that range creep getting destroyed. Doesn't get the last hit on it, but at least there's no deny, so Medusa will be alright with what's going on.
Yeah.
Other lanes, it looks like we're just getting what we expected here. I'm going to be watching this Tusk. So again, we're going to have that partnership. We talked about the send back. I don't know if you've been showing the people.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Because it's about to happen again.
All right.
And there you go, guys. Welcome to the new meta. Goodbye! And back home. Eventually.
There it is.
And now he just goes and gets ready for his 2 camps, which weren't blocked by the Dire. Wow, so they did nothing against the early game Chen. Very common to see you come in and place down a couple sentries right here, because you know that's where Chen's going to play. Absolutely no question. At least if you've seen any of Gambit's games.
Yeah. Every time they do it.
Plus, I mean, it's a core Tusk. Something's got to be up.
Right.
You must have some assistance coming.
Well, and so this is the thing, too. Like, Cheshire Cat also, I think he used a shard or something there to be able to block off the camps along the way. You take a look at this now, and it's, a decent amount of experience. He's going to get his level 2 and more off of this. It's pretty hard to stop it.
He might be sharding the CM creep, too, because he has a ward on it. But I didn't catch the last one. Either way, he won't get any experience this time. So very happy Crystal Maiden. Almost to level 2, and now she'll wander away, because this Mirana is very safe in the lane. So this means you can abuse a jungle lot as Crystal Maiden. Sadly, these camps are all garbage. She will find a Satyr over here, though.
Okay.
But mud golems are the bane of your existence as Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, dang.
There's also a troll on the other side, too.
That's never good.
She's going to have to find a stack. The only people that like mud golems are alchemists.
Yeah, those are the dreams. I think Medusa actually feels okay about it, too. Oh, my God. Down bottom lane. They see the stun to try and make it happen. They're able to block it off. The Terrorblade draws first blood with the Chen here as well. They're going to get a second. Oh, man.
Bash Lord Spirit Breaker as well. Very nice. So a quick 2-0 lead here for Gambit. I guess I did say at the end of the draft, I'm feeling really good about the Gambit one. I like what they got going on here. Feel pretty good about the whole TB thing. I'm also still not sold on this off-lane Bane shenanigans, but I'm willing to be converted here. I'm just not really feeling it, to be honest.
Cool, man. Takes a lot of damage there. But going to salve back up, and with the DD, should be able to dominate the CS here for a little while now and force the Medusa back at least a little bit. But
look who's on top of the last hits.
Hey, man, he's doing it. Cheshire Cat, he's been able to actually make this happen both games. Maybe if you draft her, you can ensure yourself a good lane, but it's impressive.
Yeah, this guy's been one of my favorite players for a very long time. We used to play on like Power Rangers and everything. We used to play a lot of Broodmother. He was pretty ownage. He's a pretty old school at this rate. Nice little snowball dodge. Saw the arrow coming.
Thinking about diving in for this one, but it's the Mirana that's blocking his path.
I mean, that's fine. CM has no regen. She has brown boots. She can almost afford Tranquils, though, so she doesn't even really have time to stick around, though. Like, her mana regen's still slow enough that she probably can't even get off a Frostbite.
Got so freaking slow. 350 movement speeds with boots.
With boots, yeah.
That's sad. Pendants?
Yeah, she's a dead hero.
Hadouken in a second to follow. Give him a little couple punches here as well. Last hero feeling great about his situation.
Dude, it's so bad. It's just, look what he's doing, man.
Where is this guy at?
It's like, slowly that regen will come back. All right, now he'll get the Centaur. Then he can stack the camp, too.
Oh, man. It's a sad life to be a CM.
Yeah. Goes to the stack. Oh, he's going to miss the experience. Oh, no, he probably got it because of the new range. Close one. Oh, we got the double stack. What a player! All right, I'm impressed.
Double
I didn't know
stack
that
with
was
CM.
so easy these days. Yeah, you need those boots for it, I'm sure.
For sure. Well, another enfeeble here onto the Terrorblade. Very frustrating to deal with just 27 damage. Still able to get the last hits, though. But Terrorblade's been hurting. He's 12-2 so far in comparison to the 20-5 of the Mirana.
And they only killed the Bane once, so I thought this would go worse. In that sense, his lane doms is still good.
Charge
This is
mid.
the same situation that happened last time. Oh.
They have the silence as well. They're able to do it with the orb. They should be able to find this kill, I believe, although the Earth Spirit running in as well. It might not be as easy as we thought it was at once. The charge forward. Do they decide to go for this? Always want to fly. Gonna die. And the Medusa lives.
Yeah, very nice. Wouldn't need a couple more bashes. Plus, she had an arcane rune too. Pretty handy. Oh, CM, another great stack here. All right, so bad is not so bad. This guy, oh, he didn't get the stack. Oh, Medusa, yeah, give him the ping. That's right.
Oh man, unbelievable.
Oh, actually, it was Medusa's own ping. Fine. She blamed herself at least. That was the my bad ping.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Take responsibility for your actions, everybody out there. That's the way of it. Cheshire Cat gonna get all topped off as well.
Radiant's top
And
tower is
now with the
under attack.
rotations in, he's gonna spot some people and needs to run away here as the CM and the Earth Spirit going through. They miss on the kick, and with this creep wave, it might be enough to keep Cheshire Cat surviving, although they rotate in heroes. That's CM in some trouble. They miss the stomp, but they find the kill. And Killomancer just gonna run out of there as his clarities get canceled.
Oh, Pignum even denies the creep before it dies to CM. How depressing. Won't even
Pignum's
give
a
her the
player.
gold. Yeah. And now he just has 2 more centaurs. And think about ice shards. That is a very scary place to be with 2 centaurs around you.
Tusk just tried to buy the phase boots at the side shop and realized his mistake.
He did dodge the Starfall with the
Yeah,
snowball, though.
that was
That's
good. Rolling here.
Just want to fly, getting both bounty runes bottom.
Yeah. Killomancer got the invis. Don't think he's going to be able to make much happen with it, at
He's
least
only
for now.
level 2.
Yeah, that hurts.
Both their supports are, in fact. And there's the phase boots. He's snowballing into centaurs. Yo, let's go.
Oh, that's pretty sick. They didn't stack them perfectly, but they're still able to find the kill. Nicely done.
All right, this is a pretty dope combo. I kind of forgot you could even do that. Remember you used to be able to snowball the mines for like 2 days when techies first came out?
I do not remember that. That sounds
Yeah,
awful.
that was really broken.
Well, while that's happening, Spearbreaker dies in the bottom lane, so multiple things happening all over the map. I think that this is the new gank squad then, right? You snowballing with centaurs everywhere?
Dire's top
Yeah, if that
tower
means someone
is
will come up
under
and
attack.
abuse top, like maybe Spearbreaker or something if he just charges Mirana right now, I'm up with that. Oh, he's still charging the CM. Doesn't even realize how dead he is.
Well, they missed the stomp, though. All right, that's fine. She gets walrus punched in the dome, and now the stun comes through, able to connect onto 2. Bignum in trouble. He does have a TP available and trying to block out the arrow with the sword most likely, but it doesn't matter. The brain sap is there, and they're able to find the kill. Now the Fiend's Grip used as well onto the Spearbreaker. He's caught. He's killed. Always want to fly. Dead again. A double for last hero.
Yeah, this is neat. This is something that wasn't really feasible before because the mana was just too much on the centaur. So you get like 2 gank, or like maybe even just 1 gank off or something, right? But now you can get 4 stomps per centaur. It's pretty sweet. And now he's arcane boost as well for Bignum, so I like it. Decent strategy. Obviously they went pretty deep on this one, and they only get a CM for it, and so probably not advantageous for them in the end. Top lane, not gonna matter.
Everybody misses one every now and again.
Plus, how can you even kill Planimos? He's just gonna leap away from you.
Oh, over here to the side.
Answer.
Yeah. But
King,
they're going to punish him
jump
for
on.
it. They got the chase. They got the follow.
Radiant's middle
Tusk, when you
tower
get
is
these
under
levels,
attack.
he can be a monster. I think people forget how strong this hero is once he hits this level 7 point. Maxed out shards. He gets his walrus punch.
Plus, you're used to like looks like he's using the old ice shards.
Yeah.
It's hard to get used to where the new point is, but we forget because Tusk doesn't get to buy items. When he's played in pro games right now, he's usually like the 5. He's played a lot like a Spearbreakers by like Puppy or by Kuro,
Right.
and you just have brown boots blink for the most part. So once you actually add on the phase boots and that gets stacked with the crit, it could be quite a bit of damage.
Well-
Bane just taking this whole lane to himself.
Yeah, nobody can really contest that effectively. He's going to be able to get towards those talents pretty soon. But how often do you see this? The Tusk and the Bane sitting the top of the net worth right now. These offlane heroes have just been showing that there's still a lot of viability with them.
What a patch. And both of them going drums. Looking to kind of use that early game momentum they have, maybe create some space for everyone else on their team, like perhaps a Medusa and a Terrorblade, you know?
Hey.
Some decent late game heroes. God, level 1 split shot is so pathetic looking. I don't know why, it just looks hilarious.
I mean, they're still getting it though, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is the cool part. And top lane, they're getting in a position so bad, in trouble, and going to be going down shortly, I believe, as they chase forward. The snowball pulling in all the creeps, trying to leap away. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Looks like they are thinking about charging forward for more again. The shards, he's just not used to it, I guess. But whatever the case ends up being, they're still diving for this. He's in trouble. The net's down. He can't leap. He had more leaps, right? Like, I was just playing greedy.
Maybe not expecting the, well, because the troll is a projectile, right? It's not a, like an instant thing anymore. You can actually, like, juke it. But, yeah, not able to get it. Nice steal on the Arcane Rune there from Killumancer, though.
Yeah.
Roche punishing Kuman. Jeez, gives him a bash and everything.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, the one downside to Tusk, he's not a great hero at being able to take down towers, so it's down to about half HP, but he'll need to finish off these creeps and then get a little bit of love from his catapult coming through, which Marana will probably build an
level
eye.
3 Crystal Maiden, though.
Well, scary stuff. And he decides to run at her. He catches her in the shards this time, and Walrus punches her into oblivion. Now the leap forward, Cheshire Cat, the hand of God to heal him up, the turnaround. He has a snowball as well if he wants to use it, but no. They can't get it in time, and now Bignum in a hell of a lot of trouble as well. They've said enough, and Brestomans bringing help.
Dire's top tower is
CM
under
with the
attack.
baits today.
Dire's structures are
Getting some
fortified.
bigger kills for her team by dying. Puts the gold on a Medusa. Good scenario if you're the Dire. Speaking of Medusa.
She's in some trouble. Orb is out. They got the Fiend script, though, to try and turn it. Is it going to be enough? The Puck is in trouble, and the Puck is going to die. Always want to fly. Also need to get out of there, as well as the TB. And now they'll roll forward. The kick it connects. They made it work. Always want to fly, gets the charge through, but it's not enough. The Tusk, he's also TP'd into this, and he needs to just run the hell out of here before he goes down.
And he's fast. That drum charge. Okay, 452 apparently in his move speed there. But yeah, good rotations from the Dire. Starting to pull away from this lead. In fact, that's almost a 1k gold swing there. More gold on Medusa, lots of gold onto our Bane, who's still near the top of the chart. He has his drums, has his treads. I'm not sure. I don't know what you go next. I wonder if you still build Mask of Madness.
Dire's middle
For the
tower
Medusa?
is under attack.
No, for the Bane.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because level 15 is still a ways away. He has that level 10,
Yeah.
but maybe it's worth it. I mean, you still get the Nightmare into right clicks, and he's hitting pretty hard.
Dire's top
Last game he
tower
just
is
started
under
going for a
attack.
4-staff, but I think that was just because they were so far behind, so I'm not sure what his ideal build is.
Marana.
Oh, Spirit Breaker, such a good counter.
What is happening? There's a ton of leaps all over the place. Magnetized down. They catch the shards onto so bad, and he is going to go down here as well, I believe. They're also able to block Killumancer. The charge through finishes the fate, and oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Cheshire Cat almost dying, but they'll get the send back.
Yeah, Marana, obviously she's super annoying to play against right now. She's got those 3 leap charges, but one great thing about Spirit Breaker is that there's no way to really play around it as the Marana. If you don't manage to arrow him while he's charging, you think you're like, all right, well, I'll just absorb the charge and then I'll use my leaps to get away. But he's always going to get a chance to target you with the Nether Strike, and then he's still going to follow you. So
Right.
there's really no good options there. Your
Oh
best
my
chance is
God.
to just survive.
So
He is
bad.
always focusing down. And it looks like it'll be the old core Tusk build that people did used to run him in the off lane with the Shadow Blade. So you get this insane damage when you come out with the Walrus Punch out of Shadow Blade.
He is just following the CM wherever she goes. She like just came back to life, and
I mean, she's free gold.
she's level 5.
Yeah, once he's a Shadow Blade, he's just gonna like run through the jungle camps looking for her. They have placed a sentry in that camp
Dire's
where
bottom
Medusa is
tower
right
is
now,
under
so
attack.
there won't be any more stacks. However, she's still getting a lot of farm right now.
And how worrying would that be for you?
Look at this Dire scan, how close it is to seeing Tusk. He placed the observer. He's like, hey, wait a second, he actually is here. Sorry, how worrying would what be?
How worrying is the Medusa this game for Gambit? Because it's not. She's going for like a more traditional build, right? Like the Mask of Madness into Mantha style, as opposed to the Aghanim Scepter to deal with the Terrorblade. Is she
I'm pretty
really going to be a
concerned.
problem? Okay.
Radiant's top
Yeah,
tower
they
is
like,
under
I don't know, the next 3 minutes are super important for the Radiant. They need TB to do something. He hasn't done anything this whole game.
They're going into a lot of heroes. The stun silence, that's the scary part about the snowball save. And sometimes it's just a death warrant for the rest of your team. And Cheshire Cat, they're able to get the Orb away, actually, reapplying Magnetize, but Cheshire Cat gonna TP out of there, and Puck's fine too. Thought they were in a lot more trouble, but no follow-up stuns.
They need to shrine up on the Radiant and just run mid with everyone, I think. Trying to abuse the fact that the Stone Gaze is down. Magnetize as well. It'd be very nice if they get something going, or at least get a side pick off here. Like, TB, considering he hasn't done anything this game, he's really low in net worth. He's like 1,500 gold behind the Medusa, because she's been farming Ancients, so even though they're close on the net worth, or rather close on the last hits, it's just the fact that, you know, higher caliber of creatures that she's killing, as well as the fact that she has 2 kills and he only has 2 assists. Top lane, Spirit Breaker, Ned, nice kill.
It's 4 heroes rotating up here, but still worth it to be able to find that kill. At the same time, there's some amount of punishing happening as Terrorblade is down here bottom, pops his Mask of Madness, and ready to push this wave out while mid takes some damage as well.
And that's definitely the kind of stuff they need. I don't know, both of these drafts are definitely lacking in secondary cores. I think Brestomans have a slight edge because they have the Mirana compared to the Puck. But for the most part, I mean, we also have a Bane and Tusk cores, right? So not your kind of traditional stuff, not really the best scalers. TB might get caught. Ooh. Doesn't go all the way around to find him. Close.
Instead, it's going to be in the jungle. The Mirana who gets found out. The Dream Coil is there, so no chance to be able to get the leap away as... Well, she is going to die, and Stone Gaze used. They end up turning it back around so bad. Wanted an ulti so badly, but doesn't end up working out. And Always Want to Fly, maybe going to die. Not enough damage. Alive on 27 HP. The rest of Gambit just saunters out of there. Even hold on to the Hand of God. Actually, it was on cooldown anyways, so.
Yeah, just send on the Spirit Breaker home. Life's good. TB pushes that bottom tower, and now he's back farming some more neutrals, so he is starting to explode quite a bit now that he has his own Mask of Madness going on here. It took him quite a while to get it, but now he's already up to an Ogre Club after that. And Puck able to dodge a play from the Earth Spirit here. So Puck very rich, but only has the Blink right now. It looks like not going to go for the Veil. Could have it at this point, maybe like 100 gold away, but really needs that Yules because of the Spirit Breaker, so bit of a slow growth for him.
They'd really love to be able to finish off and get in with the Fiend's Grip right now with that Arcane Rune.
They don't know where TV is right now. Now they just spot him. I think they were looking for him in here.
Yeah.
But he'll show bottom now. They'll just place some wards and look for a kill in the Puck mid.
Oh,
Fiend's Grip
God,
is
he's
ready
going to
here.
get gripped. Cool, man. Oh, nice jump away. Knew that there's going to be some problems there.
Yeah, no good answer there. And now they have a lot of creeps mid with Chen. They could go for a good wrap play here.
They got to be careful, though. There's a Shadow Blade on Tusk, and he could wrap around from the other side. They're charging in here as well. Tusk, in the meantime,
looks so
walking
good.
forward. The charge is out. They have the Stone Gaze as well onto the creeps. It's hit onto all of them. They need to back out of here for the moment. Now they've caught the Tusk. He walked through the Sentry, and with the Fiend's Grip, is he going to be able to live through this? He's still surviving. The Snowball save is going to be there for himself. They blow up the Medusa, and now he's able to actually get up to the high ground? Somehow he's able to come out of the Snowball when it hit the Earth Spirit. Oh, he hit the creeps, of course. Nice play by him, and Last Hero going to be chased down here as well, as they've got all the damage in the world, but can they connect with it? The charge is through, and Last Hero is done.
They are still chasing Tusk over here, though, in the Radiant jungle. Oh, no, he tries to go for a shard play.
All right, his shards have been questionable.
Well, that one's really hard to pull off, the turnaround play.
He was trying to do a really sick block and push himself over that way. Which would have been pretty cool, but it's hard to execute. Yeah, big plays by the Radiant. I really like the way they set that up. Came at them from every single angle. And once again, Always Want to Fly. He gets focused down. He starts running away. The Snake chases him, and he lives at 26 HP. Exact same scenario. And then with all that damage kind of wasted onto a target that already expended all the spells, they're just kind of filtered in upon. And as you said, having that Sentry down for the Dire, huge moment for them, and still the fight doesn't go well for them. Like, that's something that could have turned that whole thing around, you would think. But and now winning that fight too, Puck feels confident enough to just go right in for the Veil. Doesn't even finish the Yule Scepter.
Yeah. Well, I think part of it was this good vision that they had down. They saw the Tusk TP in, so they knew that the Shadow Blade was coming in, and so like it's all set up to be good, but they just don't have the damage, and you know, maybe not expecting all those creeps there or whatever else. But
and now TB's finally doing an ancient stack, so he is mega rich at the moment.
yeah.
And they also just charged down the one creep, so the Dire did actually have vision of that, and they'd be like, oh geez, I think something might be happening over there, guys, but it won't matter.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get there in time to contest it. But other things to watch out for: 16-9, and like you said, the Veil done for the Puck. Is there anything
bottom
else
lane,
that can
Cheshire
change
Cat.
stuff?
Looking for this Bane. He's got the +6 armor talent.
I mean, yeah, he's not super. Well, he's still going to end up dying here, it looks like. Although the shards, again, a little bit off the mark, and that might end up meaning that Always Wanna Fly goes down.
Yeah, these shards are, whew, they are terrible. Damn, dude, you gotta figure out how it works. Someone needs to tell him on his team.
This'll come in handy.
I really don't think that's the one he was trying to pull.
I remember when like the shards first got changed. It took me a really long time to get used to them, but it's showing that this guy has just not played a lot of Tusk since the change. Clearly he's played a lot of Tusk other times, but yeah, it's a struggle. It's too bad too, because all the other elements of his game have been solid.
Yeah, it's true. Everything else has looked very nice, but I don't even know if the shards wouldn't have mattered there, to be honest, because it's a Bane. He's just gonna Nightmare one, grip the other, do his thing, Bane Dota, so. But how important was that 6 armor? Good thing he went over the 100 cast range, or he would have died. So very nice.
For sure.
Cheshire Cat near Dire Vision once again here, and now the Shadow Blade is finished for last hero. So Invis on Invis, see if he finds the Tusk here. Oh, he's slowed.
He knows that he's slowed.
Yeah.
They scan.
Where is this guy? Aha!
Dire's top tower.
Hello. How are you? They have the Nightmare on him, but he gets the snowball off. Oh my god, are they gonna fight this? Are they crazy? Alright, no, they're still gonna end up getting away from him. But while that's all happening, Cool Man pushing in this top tower.
Oh, true. That's a tier 3. Lots of damage. You think that was TV up there, but Chen's taking the ancients too here, and TB is not looking. It's like, wrecked a nerd.
Yeah, that's the way to be. Just take farm away from the carry. It's what everybody wants. But yeah, it's the Medusa, level 15, has the attack speed talent, as well as some damage, the Mask of Madness, and a Lincoln Sphere. Going for a Maelstrom next, it looks like. Not too surprising. But it feels like the carries are starting to come online for both teams now. And is there one that you feel like is going to be more fight ready earlier than the other?
I just think, overall, I think Deuce is the better one. Bigger fan of Deuce right now in this patch. She seems super strong, heading later into the game as well. Like, she already has the Lincoln, so she can try and deal with these Sunder plays that could be like their downfall. She feels a lot better in high ground situations. She's not dependent on any sort of a transformation ability like the TB is for the maximum damage. Mind you, he has a DD, speaking of maximum damage, so I was just about to bring up Roche and how we haven't seen it this game, 22 minutes in.
Oh my god, look at this.
Oh my god, he is being destroyed. Woo!
That was
really Roche.
I mean, Pendants is pretty good. It's a 30% bonus damage. That was incredibly fast.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, they fort, and now in a position to potentially try and push for this.
Look how much damage he does with Enfeeble. He still does 222 plus 132 with the DD.
Dire's middle
Yeah, it's
tower
pretty
has
crazy.
fallen.
Damn.
I guess that's something else that we didn't really talk about a ton, is that with Enfeeble around, it's kind of that anti-carry mechanic that's going to make it kind of tough for Medusa to stand toe-to-toe, or rather, to make Terrorblade stand toe-to-toe with Medusa.
That was, I've seen a couple games where that's, at least last patch, when the plus 100 Enfeeble damage reduction, I saw entire games just lost because there was nothing they could do against it. It was the Medusa 4 protect 1 strat, and she just kept getting enfeebled. And it's undispellable, so you need to have like either Lincoln's where he just can't proc it, which is obviously generally a pretty easy thing for a Bane to do, He can just nightmare you or brain sap you and then enfeeble you. And then the only other option is to like BKB while you're sieging before you're enfeebled. I mean, if you get enfeebled and then you BKB, you're still screwed. It's pretty ridiculous.
Damn, enfeeble. Is it been buffed enough finally? I think so. Particularly if you're playing this like just one carry role.
Yeah.
You know,
that's when it's the most dangerous.
I
But
guess
luckily it is a TB, so he has lots of damage to go around.
Well, and he's also probably going to be building into a Diffusal Blade after Manta, I would imagine, which is, you know, another great damage item against Medusa. Not only just the damage that he deals, but mana drain, obviously, as well.
Yeah, true. Lots of value.
Speaking of which, she's getting close to that 800 mana talent. Do you think you take that over the Stone Gaze duration? I feel like mana is just so good.
Yeah, 800's a lot. I mean, almost doubles your pool.
Remember when 600 was the talent at 20 and everybody was like, oh my god, it's ridiculous. And now it's even more crazy.
Ah, she needed some buffs. Gotta have some Medusas in our games.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm okay. She's kind of cool.
I'm a hater.
Yeah, not a Medusa fan.
No, not really. I mean, it's okay. It's just, it's an annoying hero to play against, is the main thing. And I don't play it, so.
Well, she's being a little brave there. All right, here we go. Bane's initiating.
Thinking about it. Contemplating.
This is into an Aegis. This is super dangerous.
They don't care. The stun, it connects onto 3. It's pretty good. The magnetized onto absolutely everybody, but Bane still going to be destroyed here. And they have the Dream Coil down as well. CM finally doing something in the game of Dota 2. The ulti, it's so big, so bad, making it happen. And now they're going to be able to take them all down. Can they find the kill into Bignum as well? CM's the carry now, folks. Although she actually can't find anything, and the Fiend's Grip is still going as they bought back on this one, trying to kill off Cheshire Cat. He does get the Shadow Blade off at the end of the day, but they find the kill. That's going to be Mirana dead. So bad, ends up dying nonetheless. So it looked good for a moment, but not quite enough.
Yeah, they got the Aegis, they got the Spirit Breaker, but they lose 4. One of them being a buyback on the Bane. And what's Tuscan always just farming? I heard spells being cast, get a little worried. So that's a 10k lead for them all of a sudden. I can't say I like that play. Maybe they forgot the shrine wasn't there, and they were like, "Oh, let's go fight around our shrine." And they got there like, "Oh shit, guys, there's no shrine here. Where'd it go?" That's my best guess. I don't know.
That's really
it's
too
like
bad.
you have vision, you know they're 5. It's really tough to blow someone up right now with their draft, unless Mirana's like right on top, but she was pretty far away. She's going for like an arrow play. It missed. Not a fan.
I thought it was going to look
least,
so good. I got so excited about the CM ulti, and then it just didn't do enough.
Yeah. At least her ulti is going to be usable now when she's level 15, thanks to the 14% mana cost, mana loss reduction.
That's a decent point. So talk to me a little bit about that aura, because I'm not sure I still understand it.
Yeah, I'm actually looking up the wiki right now.
Okay.
So let's see here. It says it is global.
Okay.
But sorry, well, obviously her base one's global. I can't find anything about the other one though. I'm looking for it.
I'm wondering about the interaction as we see the Mirana just get blown the hell up. The interaction with Medusa. Like, does that mean that she is going to get like 14% better value out of her mana shield?
It should, yeah. But I don't know how big that aura is.
Right.
That's the only thing I don't get about CM.
I mean, I'd assume it's global.
Yeah, I've looked to find it, like, I don't know, I guess we'll see when she's 15. I tried looking up wiki stuff, but I couldn't find an answer for it.
Okay. If it is global, that's pretty awesome, particularly in combination with Medusa. We might start seeing this combo put together more often. Top lane again, they try and jump onto the Earth Spirit, but unfortunately there's a Bane waiting over there. They find the follow-up stun, the magnetize down as well. Hand of God comes out and Killomancer are going to get punished. Ghoulman though, can he play his way out of this? They also have the Medusa caught for the moment. They bring in the TB, they blow the hell out of the Medusa. Now the Dream Coil down. So bad, wants the ulti, so bad, but he's dead nonetheless. I've already used that pun again, but it's good twice, and GG is called. Game is over.
Oh, now we'll never find out. Yeah, this looked like a pretty solid game for the Radiant. All the way through. I don't know, I never really felt I felt better about the Medusa over the TV, but the other 4 heroes for the side of Gambit played very well. That core Tusk was pretty cool. Man, this is a fast series. Can't believe we're done already.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's 2-0. My God. Well, I don't know exactly what to say. Brestomans, there were moments where they looked good, but by and large, Gambit just felt like the stronger team. How do you rate them against Vega Squadron going into our next series?
I like their strats. I think it's kind of cool that they have a lot of different strategies. And we were talking about how like the Sand King has been so good for them, but then the second it gets banned out, they go for a Tusk core. That was pretty neat.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they pull out some kind of neat strats.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that works out. We might have a little bit of a break. I'll put a timer up as soon as I hear from the admins what the situation is, but I'm excited to watch the next series. Vega Squadron versus Gambit. Winner is going to be moving on to the second phase of these qualifiers where they will play up against VP, which is a very difficult matchup. And that game is going to be happening on the 13th of this month. So I will see you all in a few minutes. Again, my co-caster at Trent Pax, the lovely Canadian, the Thrilla from Nova Scotia. That doesn't work. It's not as good as the...
Very close.
Yeah.
I'm the Pax from Halifax. Wow, I just made that up. Not bad.
That's great.
We're in.
Rap
We're
God.
in there.
Oh, shit. Trent Pax.
Wow.
I'm done. My voice is dying. I'm sick. But we're going to move on to our next series in a little bit. Stay tuned, everybody. If it's a long break, maybe we'll try and do something fun hanging out together. Who knows? We'll see. See y'all in a few for our next series.